Hello everyone, welcome to Java Academy, and in this session I am going to discuss about what is shell class in Java. This shell class is one of the new feature which came in JDK 17 or Java 17. Before Java 17 or JDK 17 there was no concept about shell class in Java. But yes, this concept was already available in some other language but not in Java. So in this session, we'll see what the shell class in Java and what is the purpose of the shell class. But before going more deeper about shell class, we must know about inheritance concept. Why I'm saying this? Because this shell class concept related with inheritance concept only. So now the first question is what is the inheritance in Java? And I hope most of you know what is the inheritance in Java. As you know, inheritance is nothing but one of the OOPS feature in Java. And in inheritance, one class can be extended or can be implemented by multiple child class or multiple subclass. Or in other words, we can say that one parent class can have n number of child class or n number of subclass, right? So let me quickly show you one example of inheritance. So you can see here, there is one class and the class name here itself as a parent. And for this parent class, I'm going to create couple of child class. So let me quickly create some child class for this parent class. So what I will do here, I will create one child one class and this child one class extend the parent class. Similar to this, I will create some more child class. So I'm going to create child 2, child 3 and child 4. So you can see here, we have one parent class and for this one parent class, we have 4 child class. And what is the name of the child class? So the name of the child class is child 1, child 2, child 3 and child 4. Even the number of child class can be increased for this parent class. So the number of child class can be 5, it can be 10 and so on. And according to inheritance concept, there is nothing wrong in this. So we can say that in Java, for one parent class, we can have n number of child class without any restriction. But now, suppose my requirement here is I do not allow each and every class to become a child class for my parent class. According to this example, or based on this example, I will only allow child 1 and child 2 extend the parent class or inherit the property from the parent class or to become a child class for my parent class. But I do not allow child 3 and child 4 to become a child class from my parent class, or I do not allow child 3 and child 4 extend any property from the parent class. And if you will try to extend the property from the parent class, in that case, the Java will give you the compile time error. So I hope the requirement is very clear. What is my requirement here? So according to this example, I will only allow child 1 and child 2 extend the property from my parent class or to become a child class from my parent class, but I do not allow child 3 and child 4 to extend any property from my parent class, or child 3, child 4 cannot become a child class from my parent class. So now the question is how we can achieve this kind of the requirement in our project. Might be many of you are thinking we'll make this parent class itself as a final. So suppose if we make this class as a final, then in that scenario, even child 1 and child 2 cannot able to extend the parent class. And according to this example, I will get the compile time error here and here as well. So if we make this class as a final, then no other class can able to extend this parent class. And in that scenario, there will be no child class for this parent class. So even child 1 and child 2 cannot able to extend this parent class. But my requirement here was I want child 1 and child 2 extend the property from my parent class, but not child 3 and child 4, or except child 1 and child 2, no other class can extend my property from the parent class. So now the question is how we can achieve this kind of the requirement in our project or in this example. So if you want to achieve this kind of the requirement in your project or in your example, then you must have to make this parent class as a shell class. And to make this parent class as a shell class, make sure you have the JDK 17 in your system or the above version of the JDK 17 in your system. So this is one of the notes for you, which I'm going to share with all of you at end of this session. So now coming to the main point, what is the shell class in Java? So this shell is nothing but one of the keyword in Java and which we can use with either class or we can use with either interface. And if you are making your class or interface as a shell class or the shell interface, then shield is going to give you more control about how a class or interface can be extended or it can be implemented. So what does it mean? If we make your class as a shield class, then the same time we have to permit which all other classes can extend your class or which all the other classes can implement your interface. So somehow now I am going to restrict who can be the child class for my parent class or who can able to extend the property from my parent class. So now the question is how I can declare my class as a cell class. So if you want to declare your class as a cell class, then for that we have to use the keyword as a cell. You can see here I have created one class as a account class, and this account class is the cell class. But if you declare your class as a still class and if you not permit who all the other classes can be the child class for this account class, then the Java will give you the compile time error. And because of that reason, I'm getting the compile time error here. So let me quickly create one class for you and we'll make that class as a still class and we'll show you what error I am getting. Now you can see here, this is a normal class and this class does not have any compile time error right now. Now what I will do, I will make this class as a shell class and for that I am going to use the keyword as a shell. Now you can see here, once I converted this normal class to shell class, then I am getting the compile time error here. And what is the error I am getting here? So the error here I am getting as shell class must have subclasses. So as I told you earlier, once you are creating any shell class, then the same time you have to give the permission who all the classes can be the child class for your shell class. Here, since I have not permits who all the classes can be the child class for my account class, I am getting the compile time error here. So now let me quickly create some child class for this account class. So I'm going to create three classes here. So first I will create as a saving account. Same as I will create two more child class here. So one I will create as a salary account now. And third class I'm going to create as a current account. Now you can see here I have the total four classes. One is the account class, the other is current account, salary account, and the saving account. Now I'm going to give the permits to all three classes to become a child class for my account class. And for that here, I'm going to use the keyword that is the permits. And permit to whom? So I'm saying current account, salary account, and saving account. So now these three classes will able to extend any property from my account class, or these three classes only can be the child class for my account class. Apart from these three classes, if any other class trying to extend this account class, in that case, the Java will give you the compile time error. Now you can see here, still I have some compile time error. And now what error I am getting here? So you can see here, invalid permit clause, current account must directly extend the account class. So now here in the current account, salary account and the saving account, I am not extending this account class, and because of that reason, I am getting the compile time error here. So now I will quickly go to this current account and now I will extend the account class here. Same I will do for the salary account as well, and the same I will do for saving account as well. Now you can see that in every class I have some compile time error. In the parent class also I am getting some compile time error, and see what is the error still I have. So the error here I am getting as all shell class subclasses must be either be final, shell or non-shell. So we are getting the error and this is the solution they are saying. Okay, let me go to the child class and inside the child class we'll see what the compile time error we have. So in this class you can see that here also I am getting the compile time error saying that modifier shell, non-shell or final are respected. So now here in every child class, they are saying that we have to add the modifier as a shell, non-shell or final. Now we have to follow some rules if you are going to create the child class from the shell class. So what the rules? Let me show you that. So here you can see that we have mentioned the rules which we have to keep in mind once I am going to create the child class from the shell class. So whenever you are going to create the child class from your shell class, then your child class must be either the shell, non-shell or final. Now let me explain you what is the meaning of final, sil and non-sil. So if your permitted subclass are final, then that permitted subclass cannot be extended further. So here you can see that this salary account, which is the child class of the account class, and this account class, which is the type of sil class. Now, if I'm making this salary account as a final, then this salary account cannot be extended further, or it means that there will be no more child class for this salary account. So now no other class can able to extend this salary account. I hope this is clear. So this is the basic rule of Java. If my class is the final class, then the child class are not possible from that class. Now let me explain you about the non-sil. So suppose you are creating your child class and that child class is the non-sil. If your child class is non-sil, then that class can be extended by anyone without any restriction. In this example, you can see that saving account is the non-sil class here. I'm using the non-sil keyword or modifier here before this saving account, and this is the child class of the again account class. Now, if this saving account is a non-sil class, it means that this class can be extended by any other class, or there will be n number of child class for this saving account without any restriction. If your class is a non-sil class, then that class will treat as a normal class, and we can able to create the n number of child class from that non-sil class. Now the third rule, if you are making your permitted subclass as a shield, then that can be extended further only by the permitted subclass. So what does it mean? So here you can see that this current account, this is the shield class, and this current account is the child class of the account class. And this current account is the again shield class. And if this is a shield class, then again we have to give the permits who all the other class can able to extend my current account. And in this example, I'm only giving the permission to the joint account to become a child class for my current account. And once you create the joint account, then again this joint account can be the sil, non-sil, or final. So I hope what the meaning of sil, non-sil, and final clear. I'm going to explain you one more time. If it is a final, then no other class can able to extend your final class. If it is a non-sil, then from that non-sil class, you can able to create a number of child class. If it is a sil, then again you have to permit who all the other class can be the child class for your sil class. Now let me move to the IntelliJ again, and let me add the modifier as a sil, non-sil, and final for the child class. So here I will come to the salary account and I will add the modifier as a final. Now once I will add the modifier as a final, you can see here there is no more compile time error. Now the saving account, this saving account I'm going to make as a non-sil. And if I make this class as a non-sil, now from this saving account we can able to create a number of child class. Now for this current account, I'm going to make this class as a sil class. And as I said, if I'm making this class as a sil class, then the same time we have to give the permits who other class can be extend this current account. And in this scenario, I'm giving the permission to joint account. I'm getting the compile time error here because I don't have this class. Let me quickly create this joint account as well here. Now this joint account is going to extend current account as well. And now since this joint account is extending the current account, now I have to make this joint account as sil, non-sil, and final. So for this joint account, I'm going to make this class as a non-sil. Now you can see here, we don't have any error in any of the classes. So this is all about how we can create the sil class and how we can create the child class from the sil class. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video with one more new topic.